This is Elena Tamuk 1. I'm just about to do my hair. I've had my hair straight for a week already. And I'm gonna do my hair. Let me show you the style that I've had. I had this in there. Let me put this back in so you can see. For the whole week, I've had my hair like this. I just made 2 braids, one on each side, and then I twisted it up. Something really simple but quick. That and easy. Whoops. Whoops. That way I could have access to my hair. Okay. And I had it held with some bobby pins. Pins like this. You should be able to see. Sorry. I'm looking at the reflection here. Make sure I can see. So I don't know how many pins I had, but I had my hair in 2 braids, and then I just took each braid, twisted it up, put the pins inside, and then put the little duckbill clips in. Now during the night, what I would do is I would take my mixture that I had, which is the olive oil, rosemary, and basil. I would take that and I would massage in on the scalp, and then I would also take the emu oil and massage on the scalp afterwards. And basically the basil opens the pores so that the rosemary and olive oil can penetrate a lot better. And the emu oil, that's why I do this one first, because it has the basil in it, and the basil allows the pores to open so that I'm able to put in the other ingredients. And then I put this on because I'm still regrowing the edges back. And even after I regrow them back, I'm still going to continue to do it because I don't want my pores to revert. I don't want to have to do it for a little bit and then go back to having to do it again because the pores revert and then I start shedding again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try to do a quick style. We're going to go to Toys R Us and take our kids. Oh, and during the night after I would do that, I like to use macadamia nut oil because it penetrates the hair shaft, and it has omega. It has the omegas in it. I believe it has omega 3, 6, and 9, if I'm correct. I know for sure it has 6 and 9. I think it has 3. I might be wrong. But it has very good ingredients in it that are very good for the hair, and it penetrates. And this oil, I got it by Now Healthy Foods. I bought it from Amazon.com, and it works really well for me. It has a nutty smell. I don't mind the nutty smell. That's why I don't mind the nutty smell, but I put it on at night because I don't want others to smell it. That's why I put it on at night. But since I'm doing my hair this morning, this is the macadamia healing oil spray that I'm gonna use. And what I would do is I have an empty bottle, and I tore the bottom off here. That way I'll know that this mixture is the macadamia oil. So I put this inside this one, and I also put rosemary and basil in here. And I would spray each strand of hair, and then I would put it right back up for the night. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair down, and I'm going to try to style it. I don't know what style I'm going to do, but I'll figure out as I go. So I'm taking coconut oil, just a little bit on my fingers, very little. I rub my fingers together, and then I apply it to the ends because it penetrates the hair very well, very good as well. And I want to prevent breakage. So my goal is to have healthy hair, not necessarily long hair, but healthy hair. Now, in the process of me getting long hair, I get long hair, that's fine. Okay, so sorry if I don't look at the camera. I'm looking at the mirror so I can make sure do my hair. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is, since I took this braid down, it's been in like this, for a week. I'm gonna take my mixture and okay, just making sure my kids they're sleeping, they're napping. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the mixture of the olive oil, basil, and rosemary. I'm just gonna put very little. I just touched it very lightly. And then put some on my fingers and massage. Now, massaging every night, even if it's like for a few seconds, you know, I try to do it longer if I can, but because, like, for example, the kids, they might wake up, won't be able to do it long, then that's okay. But even if you do it for a few seconds, that's fine. Just as long as you do it, it helps to stimulate your scalp and help your pores to stay open and grow the hair grow properly. Okay, so now that I took that one down, I'm going to, I have never tried this before, but I'm going to try this as just a spray to put on. I don't want to put very much on. It's biotin and thick and full biotin and collagen root boost spray. And I bought it the other day. I'm just going to spray my hand. I put 5 sprays. And I'm basically focusing from my ears and down because that's the length of hair that I want to maintain. Okay. And I didn't have any hair that came out. Yay! Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, now that after I have massaged here with the rosemary, olive oil, and basil, I'm gonna take some emu oil and massage it in there as well, because the emu oil also helps. I want to focus on this part here. This is a part that's regrowing back. And if you notice, I'm using my fingertips. Now, I don't claim to be an expert. This is just what I do for my hair. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to take a little bit of coconut oil, just very little. Rub it on the tips of my fingers, the lower length of my hair. And this helps for me to easily undo the braid. Okay. So now, again, take some olive oil with the rosemary and basil, tips of my fingers. Oh, that feels good. I can feel it tingling. Peppermint oil is good for that too, but I just prefer basil. I drink peppermint tea. It feels good when somebody else massages your head, but don't have time for that right now. Okay, now I'm going to take emu oil. Very little. Tips of my fingers. Massage it in there. And I still have the rosemary and olive oil on my fingertips and emu oil, so now I'm going to focus on the edge. think I want to put a little bit more olive oil. The basil. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did to this side. I'm going to take, I think I put 5 sprays. Get my hands together. Now on this side, I did have 3 hairs, but that's not bad. I monitor, it might be weird, but I monitor, you can see the 3 hairs. I monitor how much I shed. Okay, so now, sorry, I'm looking in the mirror to see how it's coming along. If it's coming very good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the macadamia. Now this is not, this is by the company. It's not, it's not just the oil. This is the macadamia healing spray itself. Now I would take the oil and I would do that at night, but because we're going out, I'm taking the spray. Now in this one, the top unscrews. So what I did is I unscrewed the top and I put rosemary and basil in here. So that when at nighttime, if I needed to or throughout the day, I could just spray my hair. Now what I'm doing now is I'm just putting it on the length of the hair. I don't want my hair to be very oily, but I don't want it to get dry. Okay. 2 sprays. Okay, now I'm going to 2 sprays for the length of my hair. And I love this oil because the macadamia nut oil, it penetrates in the hair. When you use the oil by itself, the actual oil, it smells nutty. So I don't like the nutty smell. Well, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me, but I don't want to be smelling like nuts. This one did. I have 2 hairs here. Okay, so a total of 5 hairs. That's not bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spray. Now remember, this has basil and rosemary, so I'm still basically getting the basil and rosemary on the length of my hair, which is fine. I just don't want my hair to be dry. Okay, I'm not going to comb it very much because I don't want a lot of manipulation. And that was the whole point of me leaving my hair in the style for a while. I haven't cut my hair yet. I will cut it, but I'm going to do it before I henna my hair. I decided to leave my hair for another week. I don't really wear my hair, it's 2 more, 7, that's not bad. I don't really wear my hair straight. My hair most of the time is curly. So I was gonna wash it after a week of it being straight, but I decided not to. I'm just trying to make sure that all of the oils are distributed throughout the hair. Okay, now for styling. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a style, something that's quick and easy, but something that's gonna last. And if I take my hair down, like right now, it's kind of wavy. See? It's wavy, which it's not bad. Let's see, the clip. Now, when my hair is curly, I use this because of the olive oil in it and the moisturizing of the Not Today. But because it's straight and I kind of want to keep it straight a little bit longer, I'm going to be using the Herbal Essence Long-Term Relationship Split End to help me style it. Now, I know it might seem like I'm putting a lot of products. To me, I'm not. I just put this biotin and collagen and also the oils to help it from getting dry. But I'm using this Herbal Essence Split End Long-Term Relationship to help style it. Now, I already put a little bit on my hair. On my hands, I put one squirt, very little. And now I'm gonna twist. I don't really know or have an idea of what kind of hairstyle I want, so I guess we'll just see what I'm gonna do. Now towards the end, as I'm getting towards the end, I'm just gonna put a little bit of coconut oil to make sure my ends stay moisturized. And I'm gonna kind of twirl it a little bit, not very much, just to make sure the ends stay. Twirl it between my fingers. Okay. Okay. My kids should be napping for like a while. Hopefully. Okay, so I'm just taking this much of hair. I'm not into having a straight line or anything. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of the Herbal Essence Long-Term Relationship. That's how much I'm using. Emulsify it. And then I'm going to put it through the length of my hair. This is to help me style it so that it stays. And my hair is not reverting. And now I'm going to twist it. Now I'm going to take a little bit of coconut oil twirl the end. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do, since I had my hair split in two, what I'm going to do this time, instead of splitting it in two, let's see. There we go. Instead of splitting it in two, I had it split in two. This time, I think I'm going to do four. And I'm going to take this half here, and I'm going to twist up this part. So I'm going to take long-term relationship, and this time a squirt and a half because it's a little bit more hair. Emulsify it because I don't want my hair to revert, and then put it to the length of my hair. And I guess this is what you would call a protective style. I don't call it a protective style, I just call it style. Doing my hair. Now I can feel the end is a little dry, so I'm going to take a little bit more. Put it on the ends. It's not very dry, just very little. And I'm going to take coconut oil and twist the end. I'm kind of twirling it a little bit and then twisting it. Okay. I want to take this part up here. And I'm going to take a squirt and a half. Put my hands together to emulsify it and then put it throughout my hair. I'm trying to get any flyaways to lay down also. And if you notice, I rarely use the comb or brush. I usually use it when I'm detangling my hair in the restroom, in the bathroom, in my shower. Because detangling my hair dry is not good for me. My hair works better when it's wet. And people might say, oh, you're supposed to do your hair when it's dry. And right now I'm taking a little bit of coconut oil and putting some on the ends, just a little bit. You're supposed to do it when it's dry. It works better for me when it's wet. I don't know, my hair seems to be a lot more easier to deal with water, I guess because it goes back to the pH balance that it's supposed to. The water helps it. Okay, almost done with this one. Okay, I'm going to twirl it and twist it. And now I'm just going to take this piece here, this bottom half, And I'm gonna add some more. Okay, sorry, my battery went out, no, it was going out and the tape was full. So I had to connect it real quick. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong where I'm taking too long. Okay, so last I did 2 squirts of the long-term relationship. And supposedly it helps to retain long hair. That's why I wanted to use it. But my main reason for using it is to style it. Okay, so now that I put some on there, I'm going to take this bottom piece and I'm going to twist it. A little bit of coconut oil. Very little. Put it on the ends. As I learned about my hair, one thing I learned was I could tell that when it would get dry or when it had too much moisture. That's one of the reasons why instead of straightening it all the time, I would keep it in curls, because I wanted to understand my curls a lot better, and it did help me. And my main goal was to have my curls where I could, do any kind of style and the curls are already there instead of me having to curl it. Okay. All right, so now I have 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 1 on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of the macadamia healing oil spray, and I'm going to spray down the length of the hair and close to the root, and I'm going to style it. I'm going to use bobby pin, this kind of bobby pin. Okay, that one looks good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is, oh, I forgot to spray this one before I start putting it up. And to me, it doesn't really matter how much I spray. And if you notice on this one, the long-term relationship, my curl is kind of coming back a little bit. So it did revert a little bit, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Spray a little bit more on this one. And I'm going to spray the length of this and the root as well. One thing with the macadamia spray, it's very light. Feels very soft, and I love to use their conditioner and mix it with henna. It makes your hair come out really good. You might think I'm putting on a lot, but I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna take this one that I twirled. I just twirled it around and put 2 pins to keep it there. I'm gonna take this one that I twirled and I'm gonna keep it here while I lift this piece up. Okay. So I lifted this up, and while I'm lifting it up, I'm gonna put a duckbill clip there. Didn't grab it right. There. And this one I'm gonna twist a little bit more. Same thing, duckbill clip. And then I'm going to take this one here. So all of them should have come towards the back. And I'm going to take them like this. And just randomly style it. I don't really like a lot of pins in my hair. I used to use the other ones, but because they would stay, but they pull on the hair a lot. And I started using these. I remember using these when I was little. Okay. Okay, so far it looks like that. I'm gonna tuck that one in there. So I'm gonna take the rest of them. Just make a curl up here, little twirl. And then I'm going to pin it. Then this last one here. When I do my hairstyles, I don't decide, oh, I'm going to do my hair like this. I just come to the restroom and I do my hair however. Now, let me see my mirror. See how it looks. It's a piece sticking up here. I don't like it. So I'm going to pin that down. Okay. Now, the reason why I put the duckbill clips in is to hold it in place while I did the rest of it. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of the long-term relationship, put it on my finger, just very little, and then I'm going to rub my fingers together. I'm going to put it on the edges here. Just for it to lay down. I'm not going to brush it. Don't really want to manipulate it too much because the causing of manipulation of the edges, when your edges are real sensitive like that, will create it to come like that. So I took just a little bit of the olive oil mixture and I'm putting it on there so it won't. be dry. Okay. All right, so this is how the back looks. And the top, something really quick but cute. If you want, you can put a flower somewhere, or let me see, some of my daughter's little things. Pink and white. So I have one of my daughter's little pink barrettes and her white barrette. And I would probably end up putting maybe right here. There. One right in the middle there. And that's how I would, oops, I see this hair sticking up here. To hide that. Okay, and that's how I would go through the day. But what I'm gonna do first, because we're not leaving yet, we're leaving after their nap is over, is I'm gonna take my scarf. This is a 33.5 inches scarf, and I fold it into a triangle. And I'm gonna put it on my hair now. With these on, it's fine if they stay there. I could take them off or put them on, but I'm gonna leave it on because I don't want a lot of manipulation in my hair. I think I need something right here. Let's see. She doesn't have any other ones. I'll use her little. Okay. I'm gonna use this one of hers. And I'm gonna put it right here. I think this right here is a space that needs something. So I'm gonna put it inside here and close it. And hopefully just the thing shows. Let me see. Nah, that doesn't look good. Looks better without it. Doesn't match. Might as well just leave it like that. I think this would be cute there. How am I gonna do? Let's see. Oh, my daughter woke up. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this and I'm gonna try to hide this elastic piece here in the hair. And I'm gonna keep it in place with a pin. Okay. I'm thinking that will work. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that works. The only thing is, I think I hit it too much. There we go. So I have all those colors in there. I think it looks cute like that. Okay, so this is the back. And I took the elastic and I just kind of hid it in there. And this is a quick style that I did for my hair. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. This is the top, the side, the other side, the very top, and the back. So what I'm going to do now, my daughter is awake. What I'm going to do now is, I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on my head. This will make the style stay while I'm dealing with my kids. I always like to fold it up here so that if it starts coming off, I can just pull it back down. So I styled my hair for the day, and I'm gonna leave it like this until we leave. I take it off and my hair is gonna be ready. I will hopefully try to take some pictures of it and see how I can put it on there. This is my first time using YouTube. The stuff that I have on my channel, which are like videos that I made, are from whenever I was getting my master's degree. So I'm going to leave them up there because my professors may use them to show other students work that their students have done before, their previous students. So I'm not going to remove those. So thank you for watching. This is Elena Tamuk 1, and I hope you like my style. Next week, hopefully I'll be doing the henna treatment, and I'll do a video on that. Thanks for watching.